Hi, welcome back to GP Reactions. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying this Halloween weekend, and thank you for joining me on this special kind of Halloween playlist. And so I'm going to be continuing now with Iron Maiden, and the song is called The Twilight Zone, and it was from a 1981 album called Killers. So I've never heard this before, and I kind of like the title. I think this is with lyrics, so hopefully be able to kind of find out what this is exactly about. So without further ado, this is Iron Maiden with The Twilight Zone. So it looks like he's a ghost. He doesn't know why he's died, and he doesn't really like purgatory, and his lover is still alive. Okay. Holy smokes, that was kind of really short and sweet, and but I enjoyed that song. It's really enjoyable. Kind of simple premise to the lyrics, which was he's a guy who's died. He doesn't really know why he's died, and his lover is still alive, and he's kind of not quite passed over. So he's visiting her in the night. He's trying to get her attention. But then he's quite selfish too, because he wants her to die so that he doesn't have to be alone. But then there's nothing to say that, obviously, when she dies, you won't go straight over to the other side, rather than being caught where he is in purgatory. Maybe perhaps that's why he's in purgatory, because of his, I don't know, but maybe because of his selfishness, that he wants her to be dead with him. Yeah, I think this is like is it Bruce Dickinson? I keep forgetting his name. Because this is the second early-ish Iron Maiden song I've reacted to, and I really like the singer. And I quite like the fact that they don't kind of mess around too much with their sound, with the lyrics. They just kind of get straight into it, quite fast and furious. But yeah, essentially this was a song about a ghost, and I don't know how I feel about ghosts. I thought I might have had one in my house at one point, and that was quite spooky. When I first moved into my house, I bought my house with my brother. It's actually a kind of a family bought thing, and I moved from a flat into the house after he was already in there. And I remember I was before we got 2 living rooms, and I was sat in his living room watching television, and when it was I think the weather came on, and it was sort of like around April time, and a voice right in my ear said, "Oh no, not rain again," and it sounded like a middle-aged guy. And there was loads of stuff going on that time. Things were being moved around. I found I kind of mislaid a load of documents, and they kind of appeared in the middle of a living room. Um, so yeah, as much as I think they call them residual ghosts are fine because they just appear and they'll do the same thing. They'll walk up the stairs, and that's something that happens every night or whenever they appear. They'll carry out the same activity as they did when they were alive. But then you've kind of got other types of spirits that want to kind of screw you around and scare you out, scare you witless. And I'm not a big fan of those kind of ghosts. And although I am into the paranormal, and I do kind of investigate the paranormal, I'm kind of not big on investigating ghosts. And let's be honest about it. It involves kind of sitting around in the dark for quite a long time. The funny thing was when I was a lot younger, I used to kind of go into nightclubs and into dark nightclubs, hoping I'd get lucky and I'd get touched in the dark. I'm kidding, but I'd go into dark nightclubs and hope that I kind of get lucky and meet somebody in there. But then, like later on in my life, I'm kind of going into dark nightclubs and hoping that the undead come out and touch me. So it's I wouldn't say things have come full circle, but it's certainly gone downhill a lot since I was in my 20s. Yeah, it's a great record, very short, and sometimes that's the beauty of these little tracks. So yeah, let me know what you think of this track. Let me know what you think of this group. And till next time, take care of yourselves. Enjoy your Halloween. Don't get scaring too many people tonight.